Pretty close. All right. Nulla Nulla by Rich NUFC. He designed that one links course I really liked. Shoot, what was it called? I think it was Rich. Oh no, sometimes I get him and Elboy mixed up, but I think it was Rich. I can see the course too. Can't think of it. Anyways, let's see what he's got for us here. He messaged me and asked about it. So first thing we're seeing right out of the gate is we've got the bunkers leaking into the fairway, which I think the idea is either have it all the way in the fairway or not in the fairway at all, right? So just that little bit of leaking in. We've got a pretty good length par 4 to kick things off, which is fine. Downwind. I don't mind this little waist area. It's kind of neat little touch. Sorry, let me get my tee shot back up. I like the framing of the hole, though. I like the way the trees are. I could do without the hot air balloon, but whatever. It's not a big deal. Okay. Oof. And we're off and racing with a very fast clanker. Sandbelt? Ah, okay. Oh, Scoot, we all have those times, dude. I'm riding a bit of a hot streak, and Lucas definitely is. Would any of you ride a hot air balloon? No. No. My ex-wife did, and quite enjoyed it, but my concern is being stuck up in the air for too long, not being able to land because you're not in a landable position, etc., etc., etc. So I wouldn't, I don't think. I think I would wimp out of that. Okay, so yeah, this does have a sandbelt look to it. Thank you for that, Adam, I think. Adam pointed that out. Okay, so we're definitely, yeah, this is sandbelty as all hell. Okay. Alright, so we're falling off everywhere into bunkers, which for sandbelt I like. You better not be too far right on this hole, otherwise you're going into that one. Oh, decent swing to kick things off for the kick things off for the iron play, although we're through the back. Alright, I should have seen that. Yeah, I don't think Rich is overly new. Like his links course he did was quite good from what I remember, if I'm thinking of the right person. So we're 8 feet down. It's maybe a bit of a severe drop off, but it's not too terrible. What's going on here? Okay, yeah, so we're also, with the green is running away too. So this is getting to be a little bit tricky as far as where can you land it and like not be like stop short, but not run all the way through the back either. I don't know. Might be one you'd have to play a few times. Zzz. Thank you. That might be it. That might be it, Adam. Turnstone sounds right. It was like a Northumberland links, because that's, I mean, that's where he's from. So to go from that to a sandbelt is it's a step, isn't it? Yeah, turnstone sounds right. Okay. So yeah, now the unfortunate thing for Rich is we've got Port Melbourne and we've got South Yarra out there. Off the top of my head is sandbelt courses, which are absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I'm with you there, Victory. Frankston Heath's another good one. Yeah, there's a lot of really good sandbelt courses. So unfortunately, you're gonna kind of get compared to those. Again, I like the look off the tee though. He's gone with more of a white bunker. Most, if I'm remembering correctly, most sandbelt courses tend to be a little bit of a more of a brown shade to them, but I don't think they have to be. Oh, it's par 5. I hadn't thought of that, or I hadn't noticed that. Sorry. Okay, so it's a reachable par 5, but your second shot had better be accurate if you want to stay on, which I don't mind. That pin's really close to the front, which, We don't have fringe either, do we? Just go straight to fairway. Okay. I don't mind that. Alright. I'm not feeling overly confident in the swing at the moment, so let's fast one in there. I think this might be bunker bound. Yeah. Okay. So that bunker was well placed for that pin, and especially as a deterrent for a second shot coming in, because you'd expect to be able to be precise, as precise as you need to be there. You'd expect to be able to do that with a wedge. So I don't mind that. I mean, I could see some pins at the back getting a bit hairy, but that's the thing with a sandbelt. You're really pushing the envelope, aren't you? That's the style. So, and then we've got this kind of typical sandbelt bunker where I've got to make sure I get it up and out, because otherwise it's going to come right back to me. Cool. Okay. Bit larger helps sculpting. Yeah, I did end up right at the very back of it, didn't I? In the front part, at least. It's a good point. Hey there, Meobs. Oof. This is a... Oh. Okay. Par 3. Now there's the blimp up there while I'm playing. Of course it's a blimp. They're... got to get all their camera angles of me and everything. Whoa. There's a lot of color on this green. Let's figure it out. Ironically, I just watched Ben's tier sculpting video too, and I tend to be on his side. I think that ridges and tiers get used too much. Now, I'm not saying that's the case here. It's just that right pin is harsh. Gets right by this ridge here. And then if you're just a bit right, you're gone. And I'd hate to be putting over that. Okay, well. See what we... slow and push. That's not going to be good. Oh, yeah. Cool. Thanks, Victory. That was Ben's... that was Ben's opinion, and I just happen to agree with it. I think they do get overused, particularly by newer designers. You know what you're doing. And because his thinking was that it creates an all or nothing shot a lot of times, and yeah, I see it. Either you get the shot perfect or you're dead. This is an interesting green, that's for sure. It's a big green. If it was 220 to this pin, it's got to be 240ish to that back one. I don't know. I could see this green getting a bit... Or I could see this hole getting to be a bit much. But I'm a risk-averse person by nature, so... I don't know. I'd expect the greens to be pretty quick, too, with a sandbelt. Which is good. Holy crap. Axel, calm down, buddy. Congrats, though. Sneak a win there, and you're up to, what? GH? No. Trying to do the letter F. F. God, why is it so hard? Why is it that in the States, one of the things they do for sobriety tests is they ask you to recite the alphabet backwards? I can't do it sober, so... Alright. So now we have the bunkers. They've got some rough around them. Up elevated pretty good. Yeah, you gotta work backwards, Axel. It's not easy. And this is a 5 as well. So we went 5, 3, 5, I guess. Okay. So the greens definitely have the sandbelt look to them. It's kind of... I don't know, it's kind of like a Parkland and a sandbelt look to it. I don't know about that shape of bunker there. I like the front of it, but yeah, the back of it, and especially you can see that it comes back up. You don't really see that on sandbelts. It's pretty much down and then flat at the back. Yeah, we're seeing that a bit over on the right as well. A little bit of wind into me. Eh, with that winning attitude, Axel, you're going to go far. Just play your game, dude. Don't worry about anybody else. Alright, so the green... Yeah, again, there's a lot of slope. There's quite a false front there that I just got up and over. Again, it's a par 5, so that's okay. Yeah, it's... I mean, what do you say? 178. Okay, yeah, so the greens are pretty quick. They should be. When you're doing a sandbelt course, you're taking on quite an undertaking. I thought I read, or I thought I heard somewhere Ben took 300 hours to do his. South Yarra, that's pretty wild. And you know, Ben knows what he's doing. He's very good. So, if he's taking 300 hours, good gracious. So I'm okay. Now I have to look because I'm. What do we got here? 5-3, 5-3, 4-5, 4-3, 4-3. Wow. Okay. It's just a different way of doing it, I guess. 205. And again, yeah, now the bunkers aren't really sandbelty except the back one. Yeah, no problem, Yobs. I can be a very soothing voice, or I can make you feel a lot better about yourself with all the crap that I talk. Alright. So I guess clearly there's enough room to get here because I did. I'm not sure about the right side being up so high. I mean, I get that that's the land the way it's working, but it looks like it's been flattened for the bunker and then yanked up again. I don't know. Now that I'm starting to work with the designer, though, I'm starting to understand why some of these things happen and that they're kind of necessary. Yeah, I mean, it's a tough shot. If you don't have the right club, you're going to struggle because you're going to come up short and be gone down the hill there, or you're going to go back into that back bunker. Cool. Cool, Bold. So your design league, so it's because it's 6 holes, right? So you're gonna stretch it out to 18. That's cool. Okay. So now we got ourselves a par 4. Yeah, I kind of wish there was a choice made of are we gonna have the fairways come in or bunkers come in the fairway, or are we just gonna not? It's a bit of a mix in styles, it feels like. Cool. Cool, Bold. Then absolutely, give her. Yeah, I get you, virtual. I mean, for sand, so it's a sandbelt thing, though, right? So I'm okay with it for sandbelt. But so here you have it cutting in, but then you've got, so all along so far, as far as I can remember, there goes the blimp. We've had the green go to straight to fairway, and then all of a sudden back here, there's rough. And I'm not sure what's going on up here. It just kind of looks a little out of place to me. A sandbelt is so hard to nail. I'm also not a huge fan of that in the middle. I'm really not. The only bunker I've ever seen like that I had any good thing to say about at all was Muirfield. Their 18th hole. They have a bunker like that. Shoot. The land is rough on the links, like a links on the lowers. Okay. Oh, you're talking about your course, Bold. Sorry. Yeah, I mean the creation of bunkers is pretty decent. There's been a couple spots where it needs a little bit of work, but it's just more. I get the sense after playing what 7 holes, 6 holes, sorry. This course is trying to figure out what it is. Is it a sandbelt? Is it a Australian parkland? I don't know that it has figured itself out yet. And I think parkland is such a sandbelt is such a hard course to try to do that I could see that very easily happening. Shoot, I aimed too far right. Bounce. Oh no. So I mean here, like right here, probably could have done with being flattened a little bit, maybe. Although I mean, it depends on the look you're going for, right? Like sandbelt bunkers are not known for their subtlety. But I mean, that's a pretty significant slope I'm on there. I don't know. And then what do we got up here? Okay. So again, now we've got the rough coming in. A sandbelt typically, now, I mean, I guess it doesn't always have to be that way, but sandbelt typically, yeah, that stupid lie. Sandbelt typically you see bunkers cutting in fairways everywhere and greens and just it's mayhem. Like this is very sandbelty, especially with it sloping in there. I just the one thing I'm not loving at the moment is that we've got rough all of a sudden around greens when we didn't before. That's what I'm kind of saying. It just feels like this course is trying to figure itself out. And then, yeah, we're using ridges to split the green up. I mean, it can work. It's just a lot of them are pretty red, and so if you don't get the shot right, it's either going to be great or it's going to be very average. It's kind of all or nothing. Ooh, red slow. We don't want that. That's in the bunker. Maybe not. It was lucky. If only I could chip or putt like I can chip. Hey Rob, how's it going, buddy? Stop Bears. Yeah, that's for sure virtual. I'm gonna take my first crack at bunkers today, and I don't expect it to be pretty, to say the least. But okay. Has Rich posted this on TGCTours yet? Do you guys know? Nulla Nulla? No, they're not. You're right, Rob. They haven't been good for quite a while, in fairness. Which, it's par for the course for my teams. Alright. So here I can use this slope a little bit. Bring it in if I want. Don't have to go straight over the pin. Or over the bunker, sorry. Yeah, it's just this. Okay, so so fairway goes around to the left. And it's rough on the right. Okay. I don't know if I would have done that. On a hole of this length? I'm not sure why we need a bailout to the left. Unless it's for when you're in the rough, I guess. That could work. Razor, how you doing, buddy? And then the green, he's definitely going for the, ridges and tiers to make pin positions. This one's not as aggressive. It's still red, but it's not quite as aggressive. I did enjoy Ben's video about kind of toning the ridges down and making it so that you know, an 8 out of 10 shot is better than a 7 out of 10 shot, which is better than a 6 out of 10 shot. When your ridges get a bit severe, then they kind of all end up being anywhere between a 6 and 8 or 9 out of 10 shot ends up being the same. Which I thought that was some cool insight, I thought. Okay. This is a bunker shape I'm just not a fan of. It's a personal thing. I saw it in the designer. I don't like it. So I won't use it, but that's just me. We got the 2 greens, so I'm guessing that's the 18th over here, probably. It's cool how they've got the 9th and 18th right beside each other, if that's the case, because then, yeah, it must be, because then all the clubhouse and everything's in there, and yeah, looks like it. Okay. One little nitpick here is I'm hitting the same club I did last par 3. Aren't most courses like that. Doing some playthroughs, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of designing too, Razor. Sorry, I didn't see that question straight away. Oh, I see what you guys are talking about. So yeah, that seemed to play the same length as the last par 3. So I would just keep an eye on that. Oh, really? Oh, okay. So these are all brush bunker shapes. Can't go all the way up to the fairway green surfaces in this game. So you need to spline it then? Or, because I know splines do a weird thing. I think. I'm trying to remember now. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, Rich. Why are you doing this to me, buddy? Okay. So what do I have to the end of this fairway? 331. So into the wind I should be okay. Downwind I might not be. If I hit 3 wood, this bushy stuff's in my way. Yeah, extreme dog legs very rarely work well. Ooh, I don't know if I hit... Nah, it's not fast enough. Shoot. Get over. Nah. Oh, okay. Oof. Okay, that's a bunker. Alright. I think that's probably a shade on the deep side, or that... I mean, there's that bunker in the open rotation. Can't remember what course it is, but I don't... Yeah, that's sculpting. We probably want to calm that down just a little bit. This is Nulla Nulla by a guy named Rich NUFC, Razor. We're thinking it's a sandbelt style course. Don't remember if he told me, and I didn't look up in the forum, so I'm trying to think what I can hit out of here. Okay. So yeah, that tee shot, I hit a crummy tee shot, so let's get that out of the way. But just with that corner being quite so severe, and then yeah, there's not really a whole lot of room to hit a driver into, which is unfortunate. And the question I would have here is, why is this right-hand side of the green all of a sudden going to the left? Is it because of the shaping of the bunker, maybe? Probably. It just looks a little awkward is all. Funny thing is, by the time I actually hit the shot, the wind's changed 15 times. Oh, that's gone. Hey, Benny. Long time no see, buddy. How you doing? Toon Army for sure. Yeah, I'm with you there, Lost Souls. Yeah, stay up. Nope. Don't stay up. Just get right off. Jeez, we're getting to the point where there's so many people in chat. You guys are just having your own conversations. I don't even know what's going on, which is fantastic, by the way. Chef Jim, how you doing? Good one, Adam. Ooh. Okay. Little postage stamp green here. Is this my crummy eyesight, or am I struggling? Is the green just a little bit difficult to see? I can see bunkers everywhere. I wonder if you could see the green, if that would make it a little better. I don't know. You had better hit a good golf shot here, otherwise you're going to be playing with sandcastles. I hit that shot pretty darn well, so. Yeah, no kidding, eh, Victory? I'm just white noise now. Well, you have more people than I do, and apparently you're still needed, so I don't understand. Wow, I just missed that false edge there. And then there's a backstop at the back. Again, it just... Okay, there's rough around this green. It's consistently around it. Planting's kind of nice there. PS4 doesn't really render it very well. Interesting to put tournament object right beside like that bushy area. All right. I mean, it's a very clear. It's clear what you need to do on this hole. So I like that. Just got to make sure that's not an important text. Oh. I knew that, but thank you. Who are willing to take up arms with me and end Wayne's corrupted rule? Oh, we're going for mutiny, are we? Objects are too large for the hole. Yeah, something seemed off. Thanks, Victor. That's what it was. You're in the 716. Oh, I got you. I'm in the 519, yo. And 226. And what's our other area code here in London now? There's 3 of them now. Okay, so we've gone with an intentionally blind tee shot, and you can tell because he stuck a post right here as an aiming post. So we know this is meant to be blind. So I like that he's done that just to get away from anybody thinking it's unintentional blindness. You're from Woodstock? Oh God, it's just up the street. That'd be Woodstock, Ontario, boys. Probably from where I'm sitting right now, I can be in Woodstock in about 40 minutes. Hey, L-boy. Ganon canny, are ya? Or sorry, Yareet. I'm getting there. I'm still trying to figure it out, to be honest. I haven't been to Paris, Ontario yet.
Welcome.
Thanks for the follow, Lab CM. Appreciate that, man. We played his course yesterday, I believe. His was one of the betas. I think they were both... Yeah. Or was it last... Oh, I can't remember. Well, yeah. It's a Canuck leading the charge here, so of course there's a lot of Canucks. Not just Canucks, though. I mean, Southwestern Ontario is what it's sounding like here right about now. That bunker's awfully big. So I get the idea here. We've got a very shallow green because we're hitting a wedge into it. But I don't think that bunker needs to be quite so big then. It looks like it's dwarfing the green. And again, yeah, what Victor was saying, those objects on the left, they're too big. Like there's what looks like kind of a hospitality tent, and if you look out, I mean, it'd be nice to be able to see the green when you're looking at bush. bushes before somebody gets in there with a certain emote victory. Favorite course in London area? Ooh, that's a good question. Depends on the day, to be honest with you. Oh, see, there I go again. What are some courses I like? So I'd like Fire Rock for the most part. I like Tarandawa for the most part. I haven't played any of the privates, so I can't comment on those. Forest City National was good until it became a 6-hour slog out there. What about you, Razor? I know they're very different courses, but I do like the linksy style of Fire Rock, but then I also like, or sorry, the linksy style of Tarandawa, but then I also like Fire Rock. Honestly, if I lived, so I live in the west end of London. If I lived closer to the east end of London, I probably would go to Tarandawa more, just because it takes me so long to get out to. Like if I lived southeast London, I would be playing to Tarandawa all the time because it's just straight up the road. But from northwest, it's a hike. All right, so we got ourselves a drivable par 4 here. Again, this rough. I'd rather not see it there personally, but I mean I'll get over it. It's again a good view off the tee. I would maybe knock the grass down a little bit right in front of the hole of the tee. Sorry, just yeah, maybe lower it just a hair. And again, you got a great big tree that with branches overhanging the tournament area, or the tournament object, the stands. So I think there's been some areas where the sculpting's maybe gotten a little bit big.
How you doing?
Oh, thanks for the subscription, Virtual. I appreciate that. Thanks so much. For 6 months? Holy smokes. Thank you so much, Virtual. I appreciate that. I better get my emote game on. Victory, help! Okay, so what I'm liking about this hole is I've taken the driver at it. I've been, you know, kind of tempted into it. And now look what I'm left with because I've hit it long. This might not stay on the green. No, I really appreciate that, Virtual Golfer. Thank you so much for that. It's fantastic. Try this. I don't know if I want to get it much down this hill, do I? It's a cool, I mean, it's maybe a bit on the aggressive side, but it's a cool way to do a drivable par 4. And if you lay up, I mean, you should be able to get sand wedge in there. Let's see if I've judged this right. Not bad. Yeah, I'll take that. I just, because it wasn't too far past the hole. You were going right off the green, right? So, a right-hand pin would get really tough to get at with the driver, which is fine. The back pin, back left, is the easy one for a right-handed player, anyways. Yeah, and then,
hey,
or you could just.
How you doing?
Oh, Victory, thank you so much. Gift and subs everywhere.
Hey, how you doing?
Thanks, guys. We're going to be listening to Joey for a while now. Watch me get demonetized because I'm using some copyright material. Okay, well, I was going to do something until that very generous thing you guys are doing distracted me. Okay, so I got plenty of room to hit an iron to lay up. All right.
How you doing?
So you could argue to do that, and okay.
Welcome.
Sluggy, how's it going, buddy? 5 more holes and we're getting to your course. Where was I? So you could take like an iron, 5-iron off the tee or something, and then hit a wedge into this. And it would be a really, you know, you'd have to have an ego to do it because it was only 280 to the pin. But you could see where that could be the shot sometimes. Cool. Again, thank you so much, guys. Particularly Victory with all those gift subs. I really appreciate that. Oh, yes, and please continue getting more points into making me make more holes. I've got to be honest, I'm enjoying it more than I thought I would. Enjoying it more. Yeah, we're going to Rubicon next. Yeah, that's the next one. All right, par 5. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, these bushes are probably a little... I mean, so if I were to hit it in those bushes, how tall... Like, am I going to see my player? Ran into that yesterday where I was in a bunch of crap and I couldn't even see my player. Those look pretty high. Might be wrong. Scale's tough to get on this. Babalu, how you doing? Yeah, the layup, I mean, for one, it's against the rules of the channel for me to lay up. I can't. Axel gets mad at me, and he's a mod, so he keeps threatening to steal my, you know, my status as channel owner. Yeah, it's fair, but that's fair victory. All right, so where's this road going to, by the way? Because that road is probably too close to the green. I mean, I've definitely played holes where you've got a road going across the fairway. Absolutely done that. Thing is, if you land on that road, you're going over the back. So, I think if I hop it off the road, I'm going over. I think. And then the green, I mean... Yeah, this is a par 5, and that pin is in what, you know, it's the middle of the green pretty much, but it's still precarious because the right-hand bunker there and the left-hand bunkers, they're both just sitting there going, your ball's going in here. Quite a downhill slope. Oh no, I pushed it and slowed it. Yeah, it is a severe false front, DD. Oh, we're gonna bounce up. Okay. I didn't have that as the play. So what have we done there? So we've landed short of the road, skipped it over, run up the little light rough. I didn't notice that drop off there at the front. Yeah, that is a bit severe. Good catch. Yeah, exactly. I didn't see that false front like that though. Yeah, it's a bit too severe. Although with it being rough, it would just stick there, wouldn't it? And then it would be a tough chip. I don't know. Could probably smooth out a little bit. I guess that's how you make eagle here. Yeah, I'm with you. Hey, Jack. Yeah. I mean, again, I say this a lot about courses I end up playing. There's a lot to like about it. There's just a couple times where I'm like, I'm not entirely sure what we're doing. So here, is that, get out of the way, tree. Which way is that slope going? I can't get over there, shoot. Cause it'd be really cool if it's going left, so that you could run it in onto the green. Let's find out. Oh, am I even gonna carry the bunker? Nope. That sucks. I thought that was... whatever. No, no, Didi. No laying up. I was trying to get there. Whether I could or not is another question. So I've done that a couple times where I've been right on the edge of going down in the bunker. So I mean, what he's done really well for the sandbelt style. Oh, this is the 15th, not the 18th. Oh, okay. He's got these fall offs running into the bunkers, which you'd expect. I'm not sure about this middle part though being rough. I don't know. Like here especially, that I think you need to lose that rough right in the tongue there. And just have it roll right in there. Because otherwise you could have a spot where the ball stops on that rough and you're somehow standing in the sand trying, I don't know how you're hitting that. But I've seen a little bit with the designer now. I've watched a couple tutorials of how hard it is to get that to work right. I think so, Manatee. That's the thing. Is it kind of looks like it is, but then there's areas where it isn't, and so it's hard to say. Like here, we had like so this part of the bunker's cutting in, but then this part isn't. Yeah, it seems to be struggling to decide what it is, this course, a little bit. I mean, his other course, Turnstone, I think it was. It was a links all day long. It was very clearly a links. I really enjoyed it. This gives me some, like this is sandbelty. But yeah, the overall vibe, I can kind of see some Australia in it, I guess. Like that could in theory be Melbourne in the background. But I mean, it's so hard to do it right. You know, like you're really just asking for a beating to try to do a sandbelt course. Okay. And then the layup. So again, an elevated par 5 green. The front of it is, see, that's less severe as a drop off. I like that better than the one that had the road in front of it. That's a much better drop off. And then yeah, the green's doing kind of what you'd expect it to. Oh shoot. Yeah, exactly, Manatee. They are both to play and to make, I think. Okay, bunker. Oh no, I'm Razor. I'm only just starting, so I'm a million miles away from trying anything ambitious. Okay, so hang on. What can I'm gonna try to use that side there. See if that'll help me. That's a nice sandbelt bunker there, but easy. Okay. So he has stuck with the no fringe around the green. It's just sometimes it's fairway and sometimes it's rough. Wow, that straightened out right at the beginning, or right at the end, sorry. Huh. Okay. Okay. And then another part, the par 3s have been similar distance, I feel like. Maybe it's just the way the pin set is? Could be. What do we got going on in the green here? So we've got a backstop, which I'm going to need. Again, we're getting dropped off pretty heavily to the right. Okay. We're up, all the wind's into us, so that's going to be helpful too. There we go, that's a swing. Okay, get the slope. Oh no, don't you stay up there. So much for the back slope. Or backstop, sorry. Hang on. Well, though I was on 59 watch there, but you can kiss that goodbye unless I'm gonna hole out from here. And then this is a strong par 4 to finish. The planting in front of the green, I would probably lower that a bit, just because it's kind of getting in the way of the view. I mean, yeah, this is a strong finisher. 496. Oh, that bunker left might be getting some business. Nope. Oh, and I have a stance too. Beautiful. Okay. And then, oh. So we've got kind of an open championship style, like, stands around this green, which is neat. And then we got a clubhouse behind it. Now, is that clubhouse? Oh, it isn't. Guys, it has to be done. I was actually hoping to stay in there. Oh, well, now look what I've done. Look what my tomfoolery has left me with. So if you try to hit it off the clubhouse behind the green, you're left with a very difficult third shot. It's a really cool clubhouse. Yeah, I mean, it should be out of bounds, but it's very cool. Oh, no. Oh, the misery. I was grinding away so hard, now look what's happened. Wow. Crappy caddy gave me the wrong club, so I rattled it off the clubhouse, but still managed to make bogey, so that's not too bad. Yeah, that's true too, Adam. Good point. There's just the odd time where, like, there was that one course I played where I was able to go winging down the town, and I played it out of a boat and all kinds of fun shots. But, yeah, exactly. Anyways, you know what? I'm kind of like in my mind. I'm kind of thinking of what I've said about this course, and I sounded very harsh. I think it's a good golf course. It's not that I don't think it's a good golf course. I liked how it played. I felt like the 10th hole was about the one hole I didn't really like too much because of the extreme dog leg. But overall, I liked it. I think it's a good course. It's just I'm not sure what kind of golf course it is. That's all. And maybe that's me not researching it enough ahead of time. But I also feel like if I step onto a tee of a golf course, I should be able to tell pretty much right away what it is. So there was definitely some sandbelt-like stuff in it, but then there was stuff that really wasn't. And by the love of God, what is an NUFC fan doing having red and white tee markers? Lost Souls? L-Boy, you guys are here, right? What is going on with this? We can't have red and white tee markers. So right away, if I was a reviewer, not accepted red and white tee markers. Gone. See ya. No, but in all seriousness, there's some good holes there. A couple of bunkers need a bit of sculpting. But overall, I mean, I enjoyed that course. It was fun. It was fun.